Well, g'day. Thanks for joining us back at the channel, guys. We are coming to you from a very wet Lismore. Vic's been here for the last couple of weeks doing some placement for university, just a commitment that she's got to do. And it honestly feels like for the past 3 weeks, like ever since we started coming back east along the Dorrigo Plateau, it has dead set just been raining the whole time on us. So we are a bit over it, and finally this is our last day here. We're about to head off this morning and look for some sunny horizons. So thankfully we just haven't been living here at the caravan park in Lismore, staying in the caravan. Vicky was pretty fortunate to get some accommodation up there at the local hospital where she was doing her placement. And I've got a cousin that lives about an hour's drive from here. So we just put the caravan into storage for a couple of weeks. And I hung out with him just north of Byron Bay, and Vicky spent her time doing what she needed to do for university at the hospital here in Lismore. So for the next couple of months, Vicky doesn't really have any commitments for university here in New South Wales, so we're not tied here. So yeah, the plan is up north. We're going to hit what is hopefully going to be sunny Queensland. So yeah, the original plan is that we were going to leave Lismore, head up via the Gold Coast hinterland, back behind Brisbane, up through the Sunshine Coast and get up about as far north as Yeppoon, and then just slowly make our way back down the coast. But due to this weather, like it honestly feels like it has been, I mean, I can imagine like southeast Queensland and northern New South Wales probably feel like it's been raining for months now. And it looks like it's going to continue in that vein. There's a bit of an east coast low forming at the moment, and it's not real definite on where it's actually going to hit along the coast. And we're not going to take any chances. So yeah, we're decided that we're going to head directly west and just take an inland route up to Yeppoon, and then hopefully by then the weather is a lot better, and yeah, we'll just come back down the coast slowly but surely. But it's been about 20 years since I've actually been here in Lismore, and I've got to say, I feel sorry for the townsfolk here. The city does look quite run down these days, and it's just from the floods, you know, like this place has been absolutely hammered in the last few years. And I'd say 3/4 of the people who are here at the caravan are permanent residents because their houses, they just can't live in them. They haven't been able to get them rebuilt, uninsured. Bloke I was talking to yesterday across from us was saying, yeah, they've been here for some time because, yeah, their house, they lost their house in the floods. And, you know, this guy, he's actually lived in Lismore pretty much his whole life, and he's finally just said, I'm over it, we're done. Come August, he's getting rid of his business and, yeah, just going to hit the road permanently. So it's got that real, I don't know, it's like a real sad feeling around the place, really depressed. It's really sad to see. I really feel sorry for all the people around here, and yeah, the rain just does not let up. So anyway, yeah, Vic's just out doing some shopping, and then we will be hitting the road. Well, we said farewell to Lismore and yeah, hit the road, and we've come to a little country town called Kyogle. Just pulled up for some lunch. Huge bat colony where we pulled up, just on the outskirts, right on the river. Yeah, so you can hear the large bat colony making plenty of noise over here. See them just up in the trees just here. So the locals of Kyogle have a competition every year to see who can grow the biggest pumpkin. Pretty famous in this area, but I reckon it'd be something worth coming to see sometime, because I remember seeing on the news that these pumpkins can get up over 300 kilograms, so huge pumpkins. So we're just tossing up whether to stay here in Kyogle or not, and a few things that you can go and see here is a good lookout and rainforest walk and things like that. But yeah, we've just looked up and the caravan park is closed and the showgrounds are closed, so there's actually nowhere you can stay here at the moment with a caravan.
Rains, maybe.
Yeah, maybe because of the rains, yeah. Like, it's just been hammering down up here for weeks. So maybe, yeah, maybe nothing's suitable. It says the showgrounds aren't open until the end of 2025. So, who knows. Anyway, it just means we'll just be moving on anyway. Go a bit further north.
Yeah, carry on for an hour or so, see what we find.
Yeah, we're in no rush. Yeah, sort of spending maybe, I think we're sort of planning maybe about a week to 10 days to get up towards Yeppoon. So, yeah, no rush. We just turned off onto a little dirt track. We're going to go out to a little free camp that my cousin told us about. It's not even on Wiki Camps, called Lee Creek. And yeah, we've just come along, and all the rains, it's not looking good. I think it'll be a wise decision just to give this one a miss, I think. We don't want to be one of those statistics, do we? There's no decent spot to turn around here, so got no choice but to reverse back up the road that we've come through. Got my spotter, she's walking down the path. So this is where a good reversing camera comes in handy. We've got ours hooked up so it comes through the screen in the car. I bought this camera adapter from Polaris, so we didn't need an extra video screen hanging off the front windscreen, and it does a really good job. It's pretty clear through our screen and just means we haven't cluttered up the windscreen.
You okay? You thinking about? Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Driving into here and reversing back.
Well, what I was thinking was, why don't you just go forward and reverse the caravan into there and come back? That way your car's not going into the muddy bit.
Back forward, reverse the caravan in there.
Yeah, that was my thinking. And then at least your car's staying on the road.
Alright, I'll drive forward. Just
Okay.
make sure that I do okay going up there, but yeah, that's a good idea.
Now turn. Keep coming. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just changing into full drive.
Okay. Okay, go that way a bit. That way. Okay, just do what you can then. Okay, you should be good. Can you go forward? Okay.
Oh, that was a bit of fun. But yeah, it's, I don't know, better to be safe than sorry. I think it would have been shit and bricks if we attempted to get across there, and it was flowing pretty fast, so
Been washed down the river for sure.
we didn't want to become one of those statistics, that's for sure. So we'll go back to our other plan and heading up towards the border with Queensland. I think we're going to a place called Wodenberg. There's a nice little campground there. Gets good ratings, so I think we only got another half an hour to go. Anyway, we'll have to come back to this secret campground another time. We just pulled up at the local campground here in Bong? Woden-Bong, whatever you want to say. And yeah, we're very, very lucky that we're actually going to be able to stay here. We pulled up and the caretaker's like, sorry buddy, haven't got anywhere for you here, it's too bloody wet. And it is, it's just soaking wet everywhere around the whole campground here. There's a few permanents that are here, and he goes, and I've sort of did a nice little bit of sweet talk, and it was very good, nice to him. And yeah, he said, all right, well, I might have one spot for you just because I don't want to send you away. And this is it. We're parked up alongside the barbed wire fence.
Very grateful to have somewhere to sleep.
Oh, big time. Otherwise we would have been looking maybe another 2.5 hours drive, and that's probably why the campgrounds were closed in Kyogle, because it's just so friggin' wet. It's just been raining in this area for weeks and weeks on end, and everywhere is absolutely soaked. And the caretaker over there reckons that there's a good chance that this could flood in the next couple of weeks if the rain keeps up. So yeah, just one night here in Bong, and that'll do us. I think we'll keep heading north towards the border.
For better weather.
Yeah, friggin' hope it's better up there. Otherwise we're going to keep running into the same problem, I think. So we took a little diversion off the main road as we're heading off towards Warwick today. We saw a sign for Tulum Lookout, and this is what it's brought us up to. Just basically stop on the side of the road here like this. The view's pretty spectacular down there in the valley though. We're just hoping we can find somewhere to turn around. Without us actually knowing, we've passed into Queensland. We didn't see a state marker or anything, and it's been another real route of discovery. We've just discovered this road called Falls Way, but I mean it must be popular because everyone knows about it. There's plenty of tourists up here, but yeah, about 3 or 4 different waterfalls within 10 kilometres, I think.
Yeah, pretty around it.
Oh, it's absolutely stunning. Like the drive from Bong going towards Warwick, absolutely mint, absolutely beautiful. So let's check out these waterfalls. So we just pulled up for our first night in Queensland, a little town called Nobby. This is a free camp. Very tiny little town, just off the New England Highway. But yeah, it's not free, it's a donation. I think it's like $5 for the night, so it's not too bad. Got some toilets that we can use, and the pub, the local pub. Yeah, we're just staying here for the night as we continue our way north. The ultimate goal is to get about as far north as Yeppoon, but in the next sort of week or so. Yeah, these nice little free camps in these country towns, it's exactly what we're after on the way up. Save a bit of money. Yeah, so we've just had a little problem with our Thetford toilet. The little lever on the inside wouldn't allow us to open and close it. Hang on. Oh, hang on. What's happened there? What's happened there? It does kind of sound like there's something in there.
And that might be what happened last night. Glamorous side of camping.
Right, so we've got an issue with our Thetford toilet cassette. The flap thing that comes back and forth. You can see this motion here. So yeah, that should have a cover on it, and the cover should come over and close it and then open it, close it and open it. And from what I can tell is that it has actually fallen off into the toilet. And unfortunately we've got no dump point around here, so I've got the surgical gloves on, and yeah, I've got to try and get in there and get it out, but we're not quite sure how to get this bit off first, so we've got the manual out and have a look. So if you have the same issue that we've got where the flap had disappeared, okay, and it wouldn't close over properly, so to remove this, where the arrow lines up, you move it to the left, okay, and there's another little hole just here, okay, move it to the left, then you pull it out, lift it up, so you can actually see then what's going on. So this bit here, that's the flap that closes over, okay, and it had come out of this bit here. You can see a little hole there. So you can see this little knob here. That knob that knob there, or the knob, needs to be inserted in that hole, like so, and then it should be working back properly again. I'm going to see if the problem's fixed. Slide the cartridge back in. Alright, cartridge is in place, love.
Okay. Yep, that looks to be working.
Success?
Yep, that's good.
Woohoo! Success. The fun parts of travelling in a caravan exposed again. So I found once I emptied the toilet cassette, there was actually something in the bottom of it that had broke it off, and that was the main reason why the blade wouldn't stay in place when we tried to open it and shut it. So what had happened is this thing here, this part here where you got the 3 screws in, that had actually snapped, and it was just sitting in the bottom of the cassette once I emptied it. So yeah, it's got 3 bits of plastic down the bottom here where it joins the actual lid, and they'd snapped away. So all I had to do is I took out the 3 original screws, and then I got slightly longer screws and screwed them into the same holes all the way through. And if you look here, you can see where they've come through at the top of the lid, and I've just used an angle grinder just to lop the top of them off, and that way now it is completely secure back there on the lid and on the mechanism. And as you can see now, the blade is working perfectly again now, and since I've secured that section back again, we haven't had an issue whatsoever. Yeah, so I'm not sure how this bit snapped off, but anyway, if you do have a similar sort of issue, you might find that that's what has happened, and that's the reason why your blade keeps popping in and out. What do I say?
Unbelievable.
Huh? Oh, this bloody rain. It's like it's following us. It's friggin' unbelievable. Look, on the weather map, the only place it's raining in almost all of Queensland is exactly where we are. We're about 50 k's south of Toowoomba. It's unbelievable. It's not raining to the west of it, barely raining to the east of it. It's been following us for like 3 weeks. Bad income. And the crazy thing was, we're actually going to go a bit further west and scoot around it, but oh no, the weather looked okay in the weather predictions, eh? We've been told by 3 different locals that this is a really good spot and an opportunity to be able to actually see platypus in the wild.